Elon Musk has found computers, 14 of them, that create money for free. Better get some Bitcoin. I'll show you why. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is DaVinci Jeremy. I'm in the Pipe 5x5 here in Dubai, back from the Financial Summit. Man, oof. Wow, it was fun there, and I had a lot of interesting times and I learned a few things. But man, when I found out about the 14 computers that create money out of nothing, this is mind-blowing. This is what you guys need to know, and you need to prepare yourself properly, because man, I'm going to tell you, the information you're about to learn in this video is going to blow your mind when you think about it. And it's time for you to prepare yourself and get Bitcoin, get some gold, get some real assets, because this is big. This is huge. Because honestly, let's just get right into it. This is 14 computers that he knows about. Elon Musk says he and DOGE found 14 magic money computers that create money out of thin air. Yes, that's what Bitcoin was considered way back when. Elon Musk claimed 14 computers in the Department of Treasury and other government agencies just send money out of nothing, meaning that just there is no record in the Fed balance sheet. There is no record of where that money came from. Like, for example, in the Fed, if you create some money, if a bank creates some money, they have to have an offsetting debt, right? What does that mean? It means you have to sign a promise to pay it back, whether it's a government, business, bank, or individual, has to have an offsetting debt associated with that money, right? That's created out of nothing. There is no offsetting debt. Let that sink in for a second. There is no offsetting debt. The money just goes poof. And so, how much is out there? The Fed doesn't know. No one knows. So it's like that. It's like that. So, with that said, right, there could be somebody who realizes this and goes, who's maybe number 15 computer, that their computer is like, oh, he didn't find out about ours. We can print more money. We can continue printing more. Whew. Do you think they're just going to sit around and wait for him to not find these computers? No, right? What do you think that they might do? Oh. That might create a lot of money. Yeah. So, just so you know, it's time, right, for you to take action that will protect you from what is about to occur next. Because, man, it is big. It is big. These guys are criminals at the highest level, right, in government. It's just unbelievable. And so, right, this is why you have to work as hard as you possibly can. Get as much money into Bitcoin as you possibly can right now. Don't waste any time, because, Bitcoin has fixed supply. You know exactly who has what. It's all available on a public ledger. There is no scamming involved. There is no magic money being created out of nothing and given to evil people doing evil stuff, like, the CIA, right? So, with that said, right, you know that Bitcoin will be the money of the future, right? Because it's clear, fair, and honest, right? So, don't waste any time, right? And so, we're going to do some trading against this money so that we can make more Bitcoin, so that we can secure our future. Because that's what you need to do. Secure your future with Bitcoin, because this is huge. This will rock the foundation of money. Because eventually, countries like China, the UAE, and and all the Saudi countries that are holding US dollar debt and holding US dollars, they're going to be like, no. So don't be on the wrong side of that trade. Jesus. All right. That's it. Let's take a look at this trade, right? Already finished, right? You see, we made this trade last time before we left, and I said, hey, set your stops to break even. Good thing, we didn't hit, and if you held it, there you go, bonus. Looks like we are now touching a, what's it called, a downward trend line, and that is good. That is very positive. We break out above it, we can retest the level, and then if we can continue higher, we're going to do very well. Now, I do have an open trade. I wish I had left my buy order right here. Bastard. Oh well. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to hold this, right? Should have left it, but that's okay. Right at there's a double bottom right there. And I thought that we would just only, yeah, it was still, you know what? I could have just left the trade and I would have been okay. But anyways, it is what it is. I will just cancel this and wait for another order. Later on, I'm going to come up with some sort of, there's probably going to be another chance right here to retest the lows. And so I'm just going to wait for that chance to transpire. And then I will pull the trigger to buy more Bitcoin on the way down. Okay, with that said, if you're interested in trading, you could also trade at bybit.davincij15.com, levex.davincij15.com, where, you know, I actually post this video live. I'm doing this video live here, and you could actually join and check that out. Okay, with that said, let's move over to Solana. How's Solana doing? Solana, right, has the trade opening right now. You can see a little bit of a W in action here, and so might as well see if we can come back to this entry level here and jump in on the trade. You could chase this, of course, you can chase this and see if you can actually get in, and if you want to buy right now, that's fine. Just, you know, set your stops right here, because that's where, you know, that's the safe spot. But it definitely looks like we're going to take a quick run to the $150 level really fast in the next few hours, or even today. Looking at also Ethereum, right? Let's just make that wider. Ethereum has the same kind of thing happening, but doesn't look like we can have like too much of a move higher. Maybe, yeah, well, maybe we can get to the $2,300 level before this move diminishes and retests the low. So we've got a long way to go before we actually even get to the downward trend line on Ethereum. So yeah, no parties here. But it'd be interesting, right, if there is a massive move. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a quick massive move all the way up to 4,100, wiping out a lot of the liquidity up there, which you can find more about if you subscribe to tradingdifferent.davincij15.com. Link is in the description below, and you can actually gain, you know, 10% off the subscription. So let's take a look at how much liquidity is still up there. Is there a lot of liquidity up there in comparison? Oh yeah, look at that. Let's just close this. Yeah. So this is just one exchange. Can you imagine all the rest of them? Like Bybit, all them have a whole bunch of liquidity up here. There could be a massive move coming to wipe these people out, because it's just too lopsided of a trade for this to not happen. So it would be, I'm not saying it will happen. I'm not saying it definitely could, but there is a possibility that, you know, there's a, you know, crazy wick up there that wipes out all that liquidity, because it's just this too much of and you know how Wall Street is. I mean, we hear about a free money printer, right? And because theft is just part of the system, don't be surprised if somebody has a plan to steal all that money out there, and because that's the system. It's just a big fraud. Unfortunate, but that's the way our system is. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.